there. How are you doing, Aquarius? Is everything good? Excellent. I am here to do the overview video for April. I am going to talk to you about what is going on in April. There are only 4 weeks, so that's good. And I will have 4 columns of cards. And I am going to let you know that there's some new things coming down the pike. Sometime this year, I will hopefully have, I'm going to have a store of some sort. I'll be selling some products. I will also be doing that thing where I teach some classes. I hope you'll be interested and show up and be a part of, covering different topics. When I get into these things more in depth, I'm going to be putting notes in the bottom here, okay? So keep an eye out for new notes in the bottom, and I will let you know what is coming down the pipe. These are now programmed for the whole month of April. Now we'll program these for the first week of April, because that's what we're going to do at the end of this video. Yes. Constantly growing, constantly changing. That's the goal, right? Don't get too excited or too comfortable. That's the word I was looking for. Comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Always pushing for the next big thing. And now these are ready for later. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull these ones out and start laying out 4 columns, 4 cards. All the cards face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. And let's see. The first row is, of course, where we are. The second row is what's blocking us. And the third row is our solution. So yay, we don't ever walk away without an idea of which direction to go. All right, so let's just look at this. On April 3rd through the 9th, we are looking at things speeding up. Okay, this is the 8 of Wands. This means everything moves faster. So whatever you have going on, it's going to get more interesting and move quickly. All right, the 6 of Pentacles is an area where you're blocked. It talks about having so much dinero laying around that you can help other people with it. So that's interesting. Pay attention to your finances. It may be just time to buckle down for a minute or two before you go moving forward, all right? And then, of course, the 7 of Wands is showing up here to tell me that whatever you are plotting and planning, you will need to convince some people about it. So come up with a convincing argument for whatever it is that you want to do, all right? They will probably jump on board, but they just need more information. We'll get more in depth on this at the end of this video. Let's talk about briefly the April 10th through the 16th. All right, we have the 4 of Cups showing that your foundation in your heart is at play this week. The area where you're blocked this week will be with some financial stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe you're not aware of every little thing that's happening. Check with your spouse, right? Make sure everything is good, because the solution seems to have you showing some serious awareness of your finances. There's the Queen of Pentacles, and the feeling I'm getting is that this is possibly you being very aware of your finances and suddenly freaking out a little bit. So, while it might be a solution, it's also interesting, right? To have freaking out being, well, let's go with massive awareness of your financial situation and being aware that you might need to do something else for a minute. We all go through those times when we need to do that thing where it's tuna and top ramen time, right? You know, you just cut everything way back down to the bare minimums, and you take care of yourself the best way you know how, on the least amount available, and you let that be okay until you're in a more fluid position, right? So cutting back and doing that is never as much fun as it sounds, but it is important to pay attention to it and know that you're a capable grown person who can and will have different levels of uh, capacity in your financial situation occasionally, and you need to be able to, pull back and move forward. Dun dun dun. It's like different speeds. So just pay attention, know that you can do this, and you are not alone. All right? Perfect. The King of Wands is talking about the week of April 17th through the 23rd, and we are talking about how there's a like-minded fella involved in your situation. Um, this person is here to help you through the situation, okay? So allow this person to talk you down off the bridge, and it's good. He will be a genuine support in this situation. Uh, the Hierophant has shown up here to say that, hey, check it out. We are, in fact, working on faith, and yet faith isn't all you need right now. So while faith is wonderful and helpful and genuinely a benefit to you, we want you to pay attention to the fact that faith isn't going to take care of the whole problem. You will need to do some work. Okay? Cool. The world is showing up right here, and the world is telling me that you're going to have support from your King of Wands. You're not going to work on faith alone, and yet you're going to be completing a cycle and starting one as well. So let's do that. That's a good thing, right? Maybe we'll start a new job, new ideas, new thinking, new ways of being. All of these opportunities are here, but it's about doing some physical stuff here, because we've been told that having faith and dreaming about it isn't going to work. We're going to have to do some physical stuff. Okay, this is good. Really excited for you, Capricorn. So Aquarius, very excited for you. This is good. Let's talk about April 24th through the 30th. And we have the Tower, which is telling me that either things are going to fall apart or fall together. Let's look at that some more. The area where you're blocked is the old Nine of Swords trick, which means that you're not going to be able to claim your power in this situation. Things feel like they might be falling apart. What's interesting is the Five of Swords shows up as your solution, which is you claiming your power. So we need more information on this. These cards aren't talking in the same language. Confusing, yes, but we will get back to these ones shortly in another video. We will talk more in depth about how that works, all right? So I'm going to set those aside. We will go in depth right away on the first week of April. These cards pre-programmed, ready to go, right? Okay, so we were talking about how things are going to move very quickly this particular week. Okay, the Eight of Wands is in place. We are talking about your financial benefit. Your family finances are excellent. Everything is fine. Don't trip too hard on your finances. That is not a thing you need to worry about. And a cycle is going to be completing. Okay, a cycle is going to be completing here. And we were talking about the area where you're blocked this week. Six of Pentacles, being able to financially help someone else. Not really there right now. Don't bother. And the Death card is here telling me that it's even you giving something up isn't going to necessarily help you move forward. So interestingly, usually the Death card is about releasing to grow, right? And in this case, releasing isn't going to help you out at all, one way or the other. It's important to take a deep breath and just sit still, okay? The Queen of Wands is here to talk about your a like-minded female friend who is going to be part of the process here of you sitting still but being okay in it, because you have a lot going on over here and it's exciting stuff. Um, but all this could be a block to you moving forward. Giving people stuff, a friend could be in the way, releasing stuff could be in the way. So don't release anything, don't loan any money, and maybe don't hang out with friends this week. I know that sounds weird, but there you go. You are a social butterfly, and we're being told, don't be social. Weird. The Seven of Wands here is talking about your solution for the week, and it's you fighting for your ideas, right? The good news is that the Star card showed up to say that the hard work is over, and you don't have to work as hard as you did before. Now that you've got your point across, that's good. And the Four of Wands is showing me that you have a marriage of ideas going on, so that whoever you've been talking to about your ideas is picking up what you're putting down, and you are going to be in a position to move forward and start something awesome. So the World card over here isn't the completion of something, it's a starting of something. Awesome. You're starting something, you fought for it, the work's over, it's happening. Boom. You're not going to have time for your friends, you're not going to have to give anything up, and you're not supposed to share money right now. Okay? Awesome. That's a good week. Look forward to seeing what comes up for you, Aquarius, in the second week, being 10th through the 16th. Talk to you then.